Guys, and welcome to World of Tanks Review. I'm Buddy 1927, and today we are reviewing the AMX M4 MLE 45, which is the Tier 7 heavy tank in the French heavy line. Take a look around it. It's your basic average tank. It's nothing spectacular on it, but it actually is a halfway decent tank. Let's take a look at the tech tree. We'll show you how to get there. Okay, we need to be on the French, not the German. Okay, to get there, you start off with the FT to the D1 to D2 to the B1 to the BDR G1B to the ARL 44, and then you end up here at the AMX M4 MLE 45. Next tank in the line is the AMX 5100. Then you got the 5120, then the 50B. Once you get to Tier 8, these heavy tanks actually have automatic guns, except for the FMC 50T that does not have an automatic gun, but these do. So that's why I'm going up this line, so I can get the automatic guns, and it's not bad. This is how the tank comes equipped. I don't have the top engine on it yet, but this middle engine actually does pretty good in the way of performance. One of my clanmates does have this and does have the top engine in it, and he says it will actually improve your performance. But my goal right now is to actually get to the AMX 5100. So I'm not going to waste 24,700 research credits when I can put it towards the 81,000 research credits I need for this. And as you can see right now, I got 69,554 left in research credits to get the AMX 50. I do have all the guns researched, and this is actually the gun I have, so I'll go over that a little bit later. Let's take a look at the specs on this tank, and let me go ahead and blow them up for you so you can see them a lot better. Okay, this tank does have 1,200 hit points, engine horsepower 750, top speed 35 kilometers per hour. That's the middle engine. Once you get to the top engine, I think it's a little bit faster. See, it doesn't give you the it gives you the horsepower, it doesn't give you speed on it. Traverse speed on this is actually 24 degrees per second. Hull armor on this is 90, 40, and 40. The turret armor is 100, 70, and 40. We'll go over the damage of the gun and all that I have on there, which the traverse speed of the turret is 30 degrees per second. Base view range is 36 meters and 750 meters on the actual signal range. It will also depend on your crew. As you can see, with the crew I currently have on there, it actually has improved. So this is not a bad tank. I've actually had some fun with this tank so far. Highest I got is 3rd class on it, but I've been playing it late in the afternoons and trying to get things done. But we're going to take a look at the gun on this. So this is the gun, and let me blow that up so you can see that a lot clearer. It's a 90 caliber gun. Rate of fire on this is 6.98, or roughly 7 rounds per minute. Average penetration is 2,112. Not 2,112. Sorry, guys. 212, 259, and 45 average pin. Average damage on this is 240, 240, and 320. 0.36 accuracy at 100 meters, so it's actually pretty good. Where you aim is where the shell's going to go, which is what you want on a tank. Aiming time on this thing sucks. 2.9 seconds, so I do recommend checking that out, seeing maybe get a gun lane drive to help reduce that down. And the weight of the gun is 2,750. And it carries APCRs, and high explosives. And let me close that window. So that's, I don't know what's going on here. I got two screens and I'm trying to get from one screen to the other and everything's just messed up. Sorry guys. Okay, it's not a bad tank. What I do carry on this tank is I do carry the large caliber gun rammer, which gives me a 10% reduction on my loading speed, so it loads a little bit faster. I get +5 to my cruise, which will help with my aiming and my loading, so because it goes to my cruise skills and they will eventually, that gives them that +5, gives them that little boost of energy. And I carry the enhanced gun lane drive, which gives me a +10% on the aiming speed, so that reduces that 2.9 seconds down by 10%, which is 0.29 seconds. So it's roughly about 2.6 seconds. So it does reduce it a little bit. So that's the tank in general. I'm not going to keep this tank. I'm going to tell you all that right now. I'm not going to keep it in my arsenal. I'm grinding for the AMX 5100, which is the tier 8, which is the next tank in line. And I'm actually going to be taking that crew right down that line. I do carry I do have the FMC 50, which allows me to grind up the crews, and which will help grind up the crews a little bit. But I need to run this tank a lot more, because as you can see, back to the research points, I still have roughly 70,000 research points to go. So this is not a bad tank. I do recommend and for some reason it didn't load up my fire extinguisher. There it is. Okay. What I carry, because all this tank does is poke matches, so I just carry AP and 15 heats. So if you're going for the if you're going get the autoloaders, you have to go through this tank. It has its good points, it has its bad points. One of the good points on this, it does have good sloped armor, which helps ricochet, which does help ricochet your armor, and that 90 front haul actually is a little bit better. You do want to protect your sides. It is angled a little bit, but those are your weak sides, and you want to protect that back. This is the weak spot right here on the back side of the turret. So want to protect that back and sides as much as possible. The weak spot on the front, of course, is this gun port right here. Any gun ports on the front of the tank is a weak spot, and this driver's hatch, I've tried hitting there a couple times. I've done a few penetrations, but not much, because as you can see, it also has sloped down armor, so it's a little bit more. You basically got to hit right here, but you want to protect that that gun port as much as possible. Of course, also protect your lower glacis, this section right here. So I do have this tank in action, so let's take a look at the clip. I'll see you all on the other side. Hi guys, and welcome to World of Tanks Replays. I'm Buddy1927, and today I'm on my AMX 50. I don't know why the video's not playing. Why is the video not playing?
Let's get this show on the road.
The map we are on, I'm sorry, this is my AMX, yeah, what's the name of the tank here? This is the Tier 7 AMX heavy tank in the French line. I'm actually platooned with Chris Rowe, a member of my master plan, and he's on his E25. We have a 60% chance of winning, and we're on Westfield, and we're going to see what we can do. I'm actually going to be doing something a little bit different. Instead of going in the town with the heavy, I'm actually going to go around and see if I can do some damage that way. So I'm going to speed things up a little bit until we get some contacts. Chris is way ahead of me right now. And as you can see, it looks like the majority of the forces are right there at B2, C2 area. Well, we're gonna see what this tank can do. Don't worry. I'm actually getting into a spot. Okay, we have some targets lit up. I'm gonna kind of haul down here a little bit. Took a blind shot. And as you can see, with the terrain, I'm actually hauled down a little bit. Hit. Critical hit the KV-1. This thing does actually have
enemy armor is destroyed.
Kill. Killed the KV-1. This tank actually has good gun depression, so that's one of the advantages of this tank.
Enemy is hit.
There we go. That's one of the advantages of this tank. Missed there. Let's see. Chris is already dead. Took another blind shot there. And I'm just kind of looking and waiting for targets. There we go.
Enemy armor is hit.
Hit the target. Hit the VK. He's still charging. He doesn't even realize I'm over here.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
That's kill number 2 for me. I'm just kind of hanging back and see what's coming. I could be a little bit more aggressive. There we go, because I know there's some other tanks there. And there's the
enemy armor is damaged.
Hit him. Took a blind shot just to see what will happen. And there he is. He's lit up again. Shot and missed. I've got a medium tank there. 2, 1. Took a blind shot. Okay, I got a KV-3 down below. I know I got 2 tanks in front of me. So I'm kind of staying here so I don't get hit. You know what I mean? I've taken out 2 guns and damaged a total of 3 tanks. There's that T-25.
Track hit. Gotcha.
Got him. Took out my 3rd kill. I have another tank shooting at me. I'll down a little bit more. I got tanks shooting at me at 2 different sides. I got a KV-3 that's sitting there. I don't know what he's doing. Kind of using terrain to hide my tank a little bit and see if I can get into these bushes. And see if I can help light up. Score's 11-9 right now. And I got some crazy idiot, dead person. Oh no, he's still alive. That's the SU-122 who is telling me I need to move. I know I got 2 tanks in front of me and no support. Yes, I know the 2 tanks and arties are all on there. I gotta figure a way. I got an open field, so I gotta figure a way to get there without being shot. I got 2 tanks in front of me that have shot at me that know I'm here. So if I start going up in that open field, I'm a dead duck. That KV3 that's down below me is not doing anything. Jackson's there. Now maybe I got some support coming across. So I'm going to wait until he gets into position before I start pushing forward. I mean, there's the arty, and they took care of the arty, hopefully. Score's 12-9. I've already taken out 3. The other guy's taking out 4, sorry. And I'm just trying to... Yeah, I got my clan member trying to tell him, telling him, hey, chill, guy. He has 2 tanks looking at him. There's the snug.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Got my 4th kill. Okay. Now I know there's one more tank out there. But now I got the KV3 moving up. I got the Jackson covering for support. And I know the other one is there on that ridge line. So hopefully, what's his name? Worldwide settles down and realizes what is going on. I had that snug firing at me. And I know there's one more in the woods. So now it's just a matter of me trying to get there and try to get there in one piece. KV3 has finally moved because evidently there's only 1 tank left and he knows he's not going to get hit. Now I've done some damage so far. I've taken out 4 guns, which is my job, and I'm kind of moving and trying to use as much cover so I don't get hit. And I have not been spotted, thank God. The KV3 and the Jackson are now on cap. So I guess KV3, instead of getting any points, he's just going to go ahead and try to get. Looks like the SU and myself are working together. And he's taken out, and that is game. So that definitely was a victory. And as you can see, yeah, tanker 3rd class. I did get fighter, master gunner, duelist. I damaged 5 tanks total. I killed 4 of the 5 tanks that actually hit me. Fire and bruiser. I shot a total of 15 times with 10 direct hits for a 66.67 hit ratio on that thing. And I did 1,735 damage. So I was doing the damage, I was getting the kills, I did my job. My job was to damage and take out the tanks, and that's what I did. Now a lot of people might say, hey, you aren't aggressive enough. Sometimes being smart, plain smart, will actually win the game better than just going up there and head-on attacking, because you end up dying and you take a gun out of the game for your team. So if you play smart, find out what's going on, find out where your enemy is at, maybe then your team might win instead of just going up there. Working together is the best way to do it, and I know it's hard to do on a pug match, but when I was where I was at, I was pinned down, and my clan member that was in the game with me, and he was already out, was telling him, hey, this guy's pinned down right now, chill, but the SU wasn't getting the thing. But that's the game. So the AMX is actually a pretty good tank. AMX M4 MLE 45, the tier 7 heavy tank. It's a pretty good tank. You can actually do some damage on it if played right. It's not a brawling tank. I'll tell you that right now. But if you play the tank right, hopefully you'll see what the tank can do, and hopefully you do things right. So I know a lot of people on the forums are going to criticize the way I played. I don't care. I did second in damage. The SU did first in damage, and he did over 3,500 in damage. I did over 1,700 in damage. The next guy on our team did 900 in damage. So I did more damage than the rest of my team. We did our job. We played smartly, and we won. I took out 4 tanks, damaged 5, so it was a good day. So I'd like to thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like us on YouTube. What else? Oh yeah, if you got any comments, please leave your comments down below on my YouTube page. No cussing. I have kids that watch this videos. There's no need for cussing. And if you got any intelligent comments, please leave your comments down below. If you haven't done yet, subscribe to my channel. That way you know when the latest video I do comes out. I've been a little bit remiss in doing videos here this month. I've had a lot of medical problems. I have a back injury, and it's been kind of off and on with the injury, and I'm actually in a lot of pain. I'm in a lot of pain right now. You might not realize it, but I'm trying to get these videos out for you. I also am doing World of Warcraft, Minecraft videos, and I'm also doing my real life series, and Princess. So please bear with me while I get everything situated. So I'd like to thank you again for watching this video, and do me a favor, say some thanks on the battlefield for me. You all have a good day.